Don't start an AI business until you watch this. This video could literally save you from wasting thousands of dollars, months of your life, and the painful regret of building something no one wants. If you're between 20 and 30 years old and you're thinking about launching an AI startup, this might be the most important advice you hear all year. Everyone's talking about how fast things are moving, tools launching daily, founders raising millions, solopreneurs going viral. You're seeing posts that say, I built this in 3 days, made $20,000 in a week, and you start thinking, wait, am I missing out? But here's what no one tells you. This wave is just as dangerous as it is exciting. Most people rushing in are copying, not creating, building without validating, overbuilding without distribution, selling to no one, and burning out before anything works. So before you write a single line of code or pay a dime to a developer, you need to ask yourself some brutally honest questions. Let's break this down into what actually works, what kills most AI startups before they begin, and what you need to focus on if you want to win. It starts with solving a real problem. No matter how advanced your AI is, if it doesn't fix a painful issue for someone, it won't stick. Talk to users, get feedback early, build lean, market wisely, and most importantly, stay grounded. Hype fades, value doesn't. Let's start by talking about why most AI businesses fail, even when they have great technology. Most people entering AI make the same fatal mistake. They think the product is the business. Wrong. The product is just the vehicle. The business is everything around it. Who it's for, why it matters, how you get it in front of them, how you get them to pay, how you make them stay. If you don't have those parts dialed in, it doesn't matter if you use GPT-5 or a team of elite coders. People won't care. Here's what usually happens. They get excited about a new tool like ChatGPT, Claude, or Stable Diffusion. They build something cool with it. They post it online, hoping it goes viral. It flops. They get discouraged and move on. Sound familiar? If you're building because you want to build, not because you want to solve, you're already off track. The winners aren't chasing trends, they're chasing problems. They ask, who is struggling right now, and how can I help them in a way no one else is? That's the real foundation of a lasting AI business. Also, they think beyond code. They obsess over messaging, timing, positioning. They realize success isn't just about being first, it's about being relevant. They test relentlessly, learn from users, pivot early, and sell before scaling. Many great ideas die in silence because their creators assumed if I build it, they will come. But distribution is half the game. Attention is earned, not given. And here's the kicker. Some of the most successful AI businesses don't even look like tech companies on the surface. They look like services, communities, or brands that just happen to use AI under the hood. That's strategy. Your first mission is to focus on finding real pain points, not chasing hype. The most profitable AI startups aren't the most complex. They're the ones solving painful, boring, expensive problems. Ask yourself, what process do people absolutely hate doing? What takes them hours every week? What costs them money if done wrong? What do they already pay for but secretly resent? Start there. Real examples. A founder built an AI voiceover tool just for real estate agents to automate listing videos. He charges $49 per month, no flash. Just saves agents 6 hours a week. Another creator launched an AI tool for Amazon sellers to automatically generate optimized product titles and bullet points based on reviews. He's doing $10,000 a month in profit with just one landing page. They didn't guess. They listened to what people already complained about. This is the real hack. Dig where others aren't looking. Pain hides in spreadsheets, outdated systems, tedious workflows, and legacy industries. You don't need to invent new problems, you need to notice them. Join forums, read negative reviews, talk to customer support teams. The pain is already out there. Your job is to care enough to find it, then build a tool that quietly makes it go away. That's where real traction begins. Now for the next step, always validate your idea before building, every single time. Here's a brutal truth. If you build something and no one uses it, it doesn't count. Your idea is worthless without validation. So here's what to do first. Go into relevant communities, Reddit, Twitter, indie hackers, Slack groups. Ask questions. What's the most annoying part of job process? Look for patterns. Pay attention to pain. When you see the same frustration pop up repeatedly, that's your green light. Message 5 to 10 people. Say, I'm working on something to solve X. Want early access. If they say yes, you're in business. If not, back to discovery. Remember, talk to people, not pixels. Real validation means someone cares enough about the problem that they'll give you time, attention, or money to solve it. You don't need hundreds of responses. You need a few people to lean in and say, when can I try this? Or, can you let me know when it's ready? That's signal. Don't get distracted by likes or comments. Those are cheap. Focus on commitments. Did someone join a waitlist, give you their email, offer feedback? That's traction. Too many founders fall into the build trap and spending months coding, polishing, perfecting, only to discover no one wanted it. Start with pain, validate with conversations, then build with confidence. That's how you stop guessing and start growing. Now for the next step, your unfair advantage lies in speed and flexibility. You don't need to code, you don't need to hire, you don't need investors or a team. You can launch your first product using Notion for your landing page, Stripe for payments, Zapier for automation, OpenAI or Anthropic API for backend, Framer or TypeDream for a clean UI, and Airtable or Google Sheets for your database. With these tools, you can launch a working MVP in 3 to 5 days, and that's all you need to start collecting feedback and revenue. This level of speed and agility is a superpower. While larger companies are stuck in endless meetings, approval chains, and engineering bottlenecks, you can ship, test, and iterate within days. You're not burdened by bureaucracy. You don't need to wait for funding or build the perfect system. Instead, you can create something real, put it in front of users, and learn fast. Every no-code tool mentioned here is battle-tested. They're used by solo founders and lean startups around the world. They're easy to learn, inexpensive to use, and powerful enough to support real businesses. Your advantage isn't just speed, it's the ability to move without permission. You don't need to ask anyone, just build, just launch, just learn. Moving on to the next step, distribution matters more than the code itself. Let's say you build something helpful. Now what? How will people hear about it? Distribution is where 90% of solo AI builders fail. Building is only half the job, the other half is getting it in front of the right people. Here's how to do it smart. Build in public. Share your journey. Talk about what you're building, why you're building it, and what you're learning along the way. Show behind the scenes content, early prototypes, and feature updates. Post consistently on Twitter, LinkedIn, or Threads. Authenticity builds trust, and trust drives adoption. Find micro-influencers. These are niche creators with highly engaged audiences. DM them, offer free access, or ask if they'd like to collaborate. You don't need viral reach, you just need the right 100 people to care. Use community marketing. Find where your ideal users hang out, Slack groups, Discord servers, subreddits, niche Facebook groups. Join the conversation, add value. Then softly introduce your product with a demo, walkthrough, or free trial. Leverage SEO plus YouTube. Long-tail keywords are your friend. A simple blog post or a 2-minute tutorial video can continue driving traffic for months. Focus on real user problems and demonstrate clear solutions. Email is gold. From day one, capture emails. Even a simple Notion sign-up page works. Send regular updates, feature drops, tutorials, user stories. Build relationships, not just an audience. Ultimately, good marketing is the product. If no one sees what you've built, it doesn't matter how great the code is. Distribution turns ideas into businesses. Moving on to the next step, build a product structure that both converts and retains users. You need 3 things. Clarity, what is it? Who is it for? Trust, who else is using it? Is there proof? ROI, what do I get? How fast? Don't try to sell a tool, sell the transformation. Instead of saying an AI writing assistant powered by GPT-4, say write high converting product descriptions in 10 seconds without hiring a copywriter. Focus on outcome, not input. People don't buy software, they buy results. They want time saved, effort reduced, money made, or problem solved. Make sure your landing page and messaging speak directly to those outcomes. Great structure drives conversion, but it also supports retention. If users understand the value fast, they're more likely to stick around. Include screenshots or a short demo video above the fold. Let people see what the product does in under 30 seconds. Add social proof, real testimonials from beta users, early adopters, or even tweets. People trust people more than they trust features. Pricing should remove friction. Start with a free plan or trial, then offer a clear upgrade path. Think $19 a month for solopreneurs, $49 a month for teams. Make it easy to say yes. Avoid vague calls to action like learn more. Use direct, benefit-driven prompts like start your free trial, generate your first report, or launch your first project now. A well-structured product doesn't just attract users, it keeps them, and retention is where real growth lives. The next step, develop a money mindset that shows you how to actually earn $5,000 to $10,000 per month. You don't need millions of users. You don't need to build the next unicorn. You just need 100 people paying you $50 a month. That's $5,000 in recurring monthly revenue. It's more achievable than you think and way faster than chasing VC money or viral growth. Here's how to get there. Start lean. Build an MVP using no-code tools. Focus on solving one clear, painful problem for a specific audience. Don't try to be everything for everyone. Find 10 beta users from communities Reddit, Discord, Slack groups, Twitter. Offer them free access in exchange for honest feedback. These early users are gold. They'll help you uncover friction, refine your messaging, and shape your UX. Iterate fast, improve onboarding, remove confusion. Make the first aha moment happen in under 2 minutes. Then launch publicly. Product Hunt, Reddit, YouTube, Twitter. Make noise. Be honest, transparent, and excited. People respond to energy. Collect testimonials, screenshots, and mini case studies from happy users. Use their words in your landing page copy. Add upsells like premium features, or offer referral discounts to reward word of mouth. Eventually, start a content flywheel, blog posts, tutorials, videos, anything that helps users while driving traffic. Or test small paid ads with laser-focused targeting. Remember, your first 1 to 10 users are the hardest, but they teach you everything. They become your sales copy, your advocates, your growth engine. Keep it simple. Stay close to users. Deliver real value. That's how you go from $0 to $10,000 a month with no team, no code, and no investors. Here's the next step. Avoid the biggest traps that can derail your progress. To succeed, you need to avoid the most common traps that kill momentum and progress. Don't try to build for everyone. Focus on a specific niche where you can deliver clear value. Rather than obsessing over adding more features, concentrate on the outcomes your product creates for users. Don't launch in silence. Start building a community early so you have people ready to support and give feedback when you go live. Avoid underpricing your product charge based on the return on investment it provides, not just what feels comfortable. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before launching. Progress matters more than perfection. And finally, don't ignore user churn. When someone cancels, talk to them, understand why, and use that insight to improve your product. Each mistake avoided brings you closer to building something that lasts. The next step, focus on what's working in AI right now. The AI gold rush isn't over, it's just getting smarter. The winners today aren't chasing hype, they're building useful tools for specific problems. Here's what's working right now. Niche SaaS. Vertical focused AI tools are exploding. Think CRMs for real estate agents, candidate screeners for HR teams, or AI assistants for sales operations. The more tailored the solution, the more valuable it becomes. You don't need mass appeal, just deep utility for a small market. Content repurposing. Creators are drowning in content demands. Tools that convert long-form YouTube videos into TikTok clips, LinkedIn posts, or tweets within minutes are thriving. Time-saving plus visibility equals irresistible offer. Voice plus video AI. Anything that makes video creation easier, automatic editing, voice cloning, subtitle generation is in demand. These tools are helping solo creators punch above their weight. Data plus compliance automation. Businesses still waste hours filling forms, writing reports, and ensuring compliance. AI tools that generate summaries, validate documents, or automate reporting are seeing strong traction. Artificial intelligence for traditional industries. Think beyond tech. Construction, legal, education, healthcare. These sectors are full of inefficiencies and slow adoption cycles. The opportunity is huge for those who can bring intuitive, AI-powered tools to these legacy spaces. The next step, learn from real builders who are doing it right. The success stories in AI aren't unicorns. They're practical, focused, and profitable. These are not billion-dollar companies, they're lean, solo, or duo-led projects, solving real problems with clarity and speed. A creator in Florida built an AI resume tailoring tool for job seekers, $19 per month. 600 users. It helps job hunters personalize their resumes for each application in seconds, something that usually takes hours. A duo in Berlin launched an AI-powered budgeting assistant for freelancers. It recently passed 8,000 monthly recurring revenue. They focused on a specific pain point, inconsistent income and poor financial planning among creatives. A solo founder in Toronto made a Chrome extension that summarizes news articles into 3 bullet points. It now has over 30,000 users. Simple idea, huge daily value. A former real estate agent created an AI listing description generator. It's now used by 1,500 plus agents across the US. He built the tool based on his own frustrations and then turned it into a business. What do they all have in common? They didn't chase shiny objects. They didn't over-engineer. They didn't wait to raise funding or build a team. They picked a niche, identified a pain point, and launched fast. Their first versions weren't perfect, but they were good enough to start learning and iterating. They talked to users, refined their messaging, and kept improving. And now they're making real, consistent income, all without traditional startup baggage. The takeaway? Stay grounded, build for real needs, and remember, fast, simple, and useful always wins. Finally, adopt the mindset that will make you truly unstoppable. If you're 20 to 30 years old right now, you're sitting on the most powerful combo ever. You're digitally native. You understand culture, trends, and creators. You can learn anything on YouTube. You have access to global APIs, tools, and funding. The only thing in your way is the belief that you're not ready yet. Newsflash. No one is, but that's what makes it fair. You win by starting before you're ready, by testing publicly, by listening more than you talk. by building what people need, not just what you think is cool. That's the mindset shift that separates builders from dreamers. This is your edge. You move fast. You can learn anything. You don't need permission. You don't need to raise money. You don't need a team. You just need to build one thing that helps one group of people. That's it. That's the game. But here's the deeper truth. Consistency beats genius. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You just need to keep showing up, keep testing, keep listening, keep improving. That's how you become unstoppable, not by getting it right the first time, but by refusing to stop. So before you start your AI business, pause, rethink, refocus, stop copying what's trending and start solving what's painful. Stop chasing the AI founder label and start becoming the person who shows up, listens, solves, delivers, and grows. That's how you build a real business in this wave. Not hype, not noise, but actual lasting value. And one last thing before you go. If you had to build an AI business this week, just one, what would it solve? Who would it help? Drop your idea in the comments. Let's see who's really ready to build. Let's build the future one useful product at a time.